Hey everyone, welcome back to Pajama Crafts, where I do crafts in my pajamas. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Sarah and today we are making DIY pumpkins. This was a really fun video for me to make. We have 10 different pumpkins, so let's get into the video. That first picture was what my table looked like when I was starting with the DIYs. But here I'm just taking 3 pumpkins from Dollar Tree. They're the foam ones, and I'm just removing the stem. This ribbon was from burlapfabric.com, and I will add a link in the description. It is beautiful. I love it. I've used it on a few other things. But it's kind of like that ticking type material. I don't think it is exactly that. I think it's called like linen ribbon or something, but I think it's just beautiful. I love the frayed edges and very farmhouse. I don't know, it's beautiful. But you can see what I'm doing here. Just wrapped it all the way around till the whole pumpkin was covered. And then for my second one, I am doing this fabric that I got from the basement in my grandma and grandpa's old house. They both passed away now, and so I was able to look through some things on a recent trip that we took. My grandma was a quilter, and so she has tons and tons of fabric that I am welcome to use. So I'm really excited to be doing some different projects with them that I can have around my house to remind me of my grandma. And then I just took, I had a big long dowel rod, and I just cut some pieces off of it, and I'm just sanding those down. I have a power saw that I use, but of course you could use a hand saw. It's really, a small piece of wood. And then I only had a little tiny bit of brown paint left, so I did a few with the brown paint, and then a few with some dark walnut stain from Minwax. And I'm just adding some stems to my pumpkins. I did 3 of these pumpkins, but I did them all about the same. I'm kind of showing you guys my actual process of crafting. Let me know in the comments below, do you like better when I do it this way and show you kind of what I did all along the way and jump from project to project and then show you the finished product at the end? Or would you rather I show you one whole DIY and then the next one? Let me know. I will show you the finished product of everything at the end of the video. But I just hot glued my stems onto my pumpkins, and then I'm adding some raffia. I just tied it around the stem until I got the desired amount, and I hot glued that down. Now I did do one more pumpkin that I didn't show because who wants to watch me do the same thing 3 times, just with different materials. But I did do another pumpkin with just some leftover material that I've had for a long time because I just love that material, but I only had scraps left. You'll see that one here in a little bit. So I just wanted to make a big old bow for this pumpkin, and I'm using this ribbon. It's wired like all the way through, which I really like because you can really manipulate it and make it exactly the way you want it. I think they have it at Walmart. This was actually gifted to me, so I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure I've seen this there or something similar. And then I'm just taking my distress ink like you've probably seen me do in many previous videos if you are not new to my channel. And I'm just, and that's from Hobby Lobby. I've had it for a really long time, like years and years. I just love using it for fabric or ribbons and things like that to add a distressed, like vintage look. As you can see, the back of my pumpkins look like that, a little unfinished, but no one's gonna see the back. If you wanted to, you could add something else on the other side, but I just went ahead and added my bow to the front. Now I have this little pumpkin from Dollar Tree, and I'm just gonna go ahead and paint the whole thing white with my white Adirondack paint from Folk Art. I do love Waverly chalk paint, but I just kind of go with wherever I'm at, like whichever store I'm able to make it to when I ran out of paint. So last time I ran out of chalk paint, I went to Michael's, not Walmart, because I had to go to Michael's for some other things too. So that's what I ended up getting, but I definitely do love Waverly chalk paint as well. I love any kind of chalk paint really, but I just went ahead and removed the stem I just pulled right out of there really easily, and I just went ahead and painted the whole thing. So back to my other pumpkins, I forgot to mention with these, with the lighter colors, I did go ahead and do one coat. Oh, this is the one with the music material that I absolutely love. But I did go ahead and do one coat with these of some white paint underneath. I actually took that ribbon back off of there because it was showing that bright orange was really showing through the fabric, and I didn't want that. I just took a little leaf from that bouquet that I got in one of my grab bags from Michael's, and I just cut that off and hot glued it to the pumpkin. I think I ended up putting 2 leaves on the right pumpkin and 1 on the left. I think they all 3 look so cute together. And here I'm just showing you how I make a twine bow. I'm sure you guys have seen this done a billion times, but I thought I would just show you one go in case you haven't seen how to make these by chance. So I just wrap it around my fingers as many times as I feel like for like how big and fluffy or voluminous or whatever that you want the bow. And then I just go ahead and tie it in the middle. Once I have it centered, I pull it tight. And then I just cut off the extra strings that I have there, and then I did go ahead and give my pumpkins a little bit of a haircut too, some of that raffia, and then I just, cut the ends of my bows too until they were, to my liking. So, I mean, obviously I didn't want them too scraggly looking, but I do really like the kind of shabby chic, farmhouse, vintage, rustic look. I don't know what the technical term for this would be, but I think they turn out really cute. So next I have 3 of these little wood pumpkins from Dollar Tree. They didn't have all the same color when I was getting them, so I just have different colors. But I'm taking some of these skinny sticks from Walmart. These are just like popsicle sticks, but really skinny. And I thought they were super cute. I wanted to make one of the pumpkins like an accent one for... I want to have all of 3 of these displayed together, so I wanted to have like a little accent one. So this one, I just cut all my sticks to the right size to go on the front and sides of the pumpkin. And I'm taking a paper towel and some of my walnut stain, and I'm just covering each one of those little wood sticks. I did take Brie outside with me for part of these crafts. I mean, I did this over a period of 3 days because I am really busy with Brie and other things as well, with Koi and Zach, and I'm on a job search now, so any thoughts and prayers you can send my way would be awesome. But I've been really busy, but I just really wanted to get these done for you and get this video up. But I will have some pictures at the end of Brie kind of helping me outside and playing with the craft sticks. She's getting so grown up. But anyway, I just painted those 3 pumpkins, 3 different colors. And then I have this one. Oh my gosh, it's going so fast. But I just went ahead and painted it that green color. You can see what I'm doing. So I did have to do 2 coats on this little white pumpkin of the white paint. And then I went ahead and took some twine, and I just cut out the pieces that I needed. I think I needed only 4 pieces for the whole pumpkin to go all the way around. And I just wanted to really make those little indentations of the pumpkin stand out. So I just hot glued those down. And then I am using some of my gray paint to paint the stem that's going to go back in the pumpkin. I'm just going to set that aside to dry. So I'm using a few different paints here. The gray one is Maui Sand by Folk Art. The green one is called Spanish Moss. And then I'm using white Adirondack. And I will be also using a pumpkin color. Now for this pumpkin, I painted it that Maui Sand dark gray color just because if any paint showed through, I didn't want it to be that bright orange. And then I just brushed on some wood glue. I wanted this to have a really strong hold, and I wasn't sure if hot glue would do it. So I just am setting down all my little wood pieces. I think this came out so cute and rustic and is a really nice pop against the other ones you'll see towards the end. Now I'm just using my Arteza paint pen in the color black. I love that this is an American company. And so I will leave the link in the description if you are interested in getting these paint pens. I do absolutely love them. One thing that is not my favorite about them is just that they are glossy paint, but it's no big deal to me because I sand everything that I do. And so it kind of gets rid of the gloss. So here you can see I'm just putting the stem back into the pumpkin once the paint was dry, tying on some more of that raffia. Now you guys, this is what I'm saying. I'm kind of going back and forth between DIYs. This is real life, like how I actually craft. Because one thing is drawing, I'm working on another thing. Let me know if this bothers you and if you'd rather see one DIY at a time and I can edit it that way if it's easier for you to follow along. But I am so excited. I finally found some lamb's ear at Walmart. So I'm adding a little leaf to this pumpkin. And then I'm just doing a little bit of dry brushing with that gray paint. Now these two pieces I actually had from Hobby Lobby several years ago, and they're just not really my style anymore. So I decided to paint over them with this pumpkin chalk paint from Waverly. It's really, really pretty color. The camera is not doing it justice. It's making it look a little more yellow. It's actually more orangish, but like kind of a toned down orange. But I think it's a really pretty color. And then I forgot that I did not paint the stem. I have this little glittery pumpkin from Dollar Tree, but I just took off the little sticker from the back. I like the shape of it, but I wanted to make it white. And then here I'm dry brushing all of my pumpkins. And you'll see how I put them together here at the end soon. I think this gray color is so pretty on all of the pumpkins. And I'm just adding this little one to my big pumpkin. I wanted to leave the back the same so that I could just make it a reversible pumpkin, because I really do kind of like the back, or the front, I guess it was, of the Dollar Tree pumpkin. It was just a little glittery for me, so I figured I could make it double-sided. Now I'm just adding some more of those little twine bows that I made earlier, and adding back one of the raffia bows that I took off of these pumpkins in the beginning. I think these are so beautiful together. Here I'm taking some more of those dowel rod stems. These are the ones that I stained because I ran out of paint. I did paint some of my stems gray in this video just because I didn't have any brown paint. But usually I would go with a brown, but I think they still came out really cute, and I distressed everything, so it's not really that obvious once you have all the leaves and the bows and everything tied on. I just thought every single one of these pumpkins came out so cute. I have a picture here of the finished product. It's a little more true to color. Let me know down in the comments which one was your favorite. We have 10 different ones, so let me know. But like I always say, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. I will see you guys in the next